bit of an alternative setup coming out here as well, with that pulse being brought along as opposed to, say, the Aruni that we saw being brought along not too long ago, a couple of rounds back. Hoping, I think, after that timeout that we're going to see something a bit different. The fact that there are 4 C4s on side, you've got the Pulse and the Valkyrie, just screams to me this is absolutely going to be denial-based play. They want those C4 kills. They want to be able to catch them out. What is Brede planting already? No way is he getting away with this. They're inside sight. Where are G2? Surely the intel comes through. C4 is thrown. It goes off, but the plant is down, boys.
That is it. The timer is too far gone. 7 seconds are required to disable that active diffuser.
Not too surprising that G2 Esports haven't claimed too much territory just yet, such is the case usually for Bar Cocktail. They'll drop down top red as they look to clear out a lot of this utility.
Oh, this nade through the drone hole. Oh, Citizen!
Immediately refragged though through Suzu, and still it is 3 versus 3, 40 seconds remaining. There's another nade. Citizen
inside of Backstore. If he finds this pick, it could be they're in on this round, but he misses the shot. Citizen though, meanwhile, hits a team kill. Oh my, that's a brutal mistake to make, but he follows up with a triple.
Citizen is just going huge right now. 7 and zip to start it off, make it 8. Nothing. Bit more aggressive up on this 3rd floor, whereas for G2 Esports, happy to just fall back a little bit earlier. More than anything, don't want to be losing players early and giving Cyclops an advantage, because Cyclops themselves have actually been quite impressive in getting opening picks so far in this match. Not always able to convert them, but they are getting them. And you just have to remember, because there's probably going to be some people wondering, why Cyclops? Why couldn't they play like this against G2? But this is a very different map. Consulate's been really good for them over the last couple of months as Team Liquid find the opening 2 kills around the Candela.
He's in the
so effective. Moringa just sitting inside of that smoke. Gatorada does not have an idea whatsoever. Difficult to take control of Yellow Stairs, and then you've got the player, if they want, that can then play behind the shield. It's typically going to be Ayagator. There it is. Oh, he gets the headshot. Spawn peek on the Palu. Black Ray's got Nesk as well.
Immovable Forces and Cloud9 are certainly not an immovable object so far here on Consulate. They are being ragged around by Furia here in round number 4 as we find ourselves 1 minute 35 left on the clock. They just need to go in and find their kills, but Shyle,
because they're still looking to unseat him, I believe, out of sight down here. Not out of sight, sorry, out of the room downstairs. It's the second one. Shyle, the player that we spoke about in stage 1 was quiet, that needed to show up at SI, is starting to do just that. He takes the longest shots, misses the head of Miracle by a slither. That Nomad air jab being eaten up by the ADS is not going to connect, which shouldn't make them too safe in here. It's going to be another one. Are they pulling it back for the 2 versus 4? Because it damn well feels like it. Miracle on the push round. 2 remaining, and I don't see a world here in which he can pull this off unless he takes 2 separate 1v1s. The shield is there. Oh! Shyle! How do you mess that one up, buddy? 1 versus 1. Plants going down. 40 seconds to play. Static. My God, have you got to go big? He comes off. The spray comes through. He's got 25 HP. He cannot miss a beat. He's got to connect every shot into Static here to close the round out. Static knows he's going down. He's got the play coming in. Oh! He steps up, but it's a triple kill in the round. It was going to be a miracle, but no. Static, the naysayer from hell, steps in.
Now able to gather a lot of information as well. Still players roaming down in the basement. Oh, Astro's going to come up into an engagement here. Fortunately for him, that was a clone.
A bit of panic.
Oh, Astro's going to come up into an engagement. Counting his lucky stars. He's now getting ready.
But Ace makes very light work with that wall. The only thing you need to be worried about is impact tricking, which is dominant in the current meta, and Souls is going to be waiting for those Selma charges to be thrown on, and out goes the impacts.
Something that does take a little bit of timing. Always potential to distract there with a drone coming in at the same time as well. Both sets of Selmas there have been destroyed.
They can try things like that. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, you still have plenty more rounds to try and finish out the game.
Crazy in at least one of the rounds. And oh no, I'm not sure how much intel Astro has in this circumstance. Obviously doesn't want to get himself caught in the animation. Finds the frag regardless and needs him. He gets caught wanting out there and drops the hatch accidentally.
For him. Let's see if we can find any more. Ayagator will find one and actually going to go downstairs to challenge sanemäɁ. Doesn't know where he went. He just went into the corner, and Astro ready with the LMG. And another. Can he get the quad? Yes, he can. Oh, Astro with the Amaru.
Imposter kicks.
No, just another person named Kicks. No, but one of the, if we're talking about stats, by the way, so we're talking about individual performances.
And Levy punishes him for that, and now Levy's position is over by Yellow. All these pings coming in, and yet despite that action, Furia never got the diffuser down. It's in Lenda's hands. He's going for it, but the marks from below. Alimao needs to pick which one he wants to do, and there he goes through the floor. A big clutch. The timeout.
Now, knowing that Empire's going to go for a full map control take, Dark Zero contests the roam, and more so, like you're saying, they fall back. Sky's going to come open the hatch. Roam has come back to side. That is beautiful. Pretty much cut off, now concussed. But does NJR check the correct side? Siler's going to be a bit of a distraction here, and that's JoyStiCK finding one. As elsewhere, Dan has fallen. JoyStiCK good for another kill. And sees a third player. Looks for yet another player. Dark Zero all trying to fight JoyStiCK, but the Russian Cyborg, guys from Always, also helping out these players. JoyStiCK's gonna go for a jog. The rotation outside is perfect. No! Make that work! JoyStiCK, you are a monster!
6 attacks here within 3 rounds. He's found 5. But also, if I'm going to highlight that, I'm going to have to talk about MV Taylor. He really just couldn't. Some time and some space now to try and clear across VIP, get the big angle deep into the billiards from the opposite side of Hall of Fame. They are peppering those off. I'm not entirely sure. Evil Eye. Evil Eye, deep in the middle of the courtyard. Drops all of those pellets on the wall.
Gemini Bride will now be aware as Renshiro will go down and pressure is on. 25 seconds.
Well, he swings and gets one on Pixel there. That is Cyber, who'd gone a little bit loose, but there's still a Maestro you can see on the new bout. He's distracted, but he drops him, and there's the pickup and cover just in time. But 2 BDS players are on the floor, and there's only 10 seconds. They cannot really get them back up in time. They're going to go for it and try and trust the cover and the stick. Both of them on the same body round the corner. Get out the way, mate. I need to be there, and I need to stick it now. Has no other option. FaZe, they swing around and try to drop it, but they have the lockdown, they have the angle, they have a verticality,
You know, that can always come, and he definitely started off strong in that one round, whilst Renshiro working on opening up from the top floor. They're trying to get some verticals, and oh, look at this. They're going to be using the Maverick right here to create a little hole.
Very clever, very precise, and into that prep room as the arena gates revealed on the opposite side. Rafal steadying away and making Showers a very uncomfortable place. The back of it itself, nobody has active feet inside, but the grenade gets him in the end. Renshiro has the double, but they only have 10 seconds. Shaiko digs his way up close as Bride locks off one more. Alimao, he's able to find one more. The diffuser is cold. He's on the floor with a shotgun, picked back up and dropped. But Alimao!
1v3, beautifully played.
Way in, not too far behind. They're looking towards Laundry, and Lagonis is looking towards Renshiro, pulls him apart. As they only have 10 seconds now, it's everything or nothing. Bride sets himself closer to drop it off. The shotgun round the corner, puts it on Bride!
Saw right there. Also continue to watch from a top-down angle. That nade will swoop him around to a different... ready for it. And so is Neskin, apparently. Takes the head off of NJR. Once again, setting up that opening duel win for Team 1, and we'll see what they're able to make of it. Because keep in mind, Neskin still in a very tough position here. No safe way to retreat back upstairs. So he's relying on his own gun skill and his teammates' support in order to get him out of here, or at minimum, guarantee the 2-for-1. He's got that now, though, with the pickup most recently. And now he's just here to see what else he can find before getting traded.
When this went from...
right there.
Oh my, Neskin! Triple kill! This guy's unstoppable right now inside of... every single corner, as well as prepared for the gun-sided side of a split. Pre-fire is able to get him, but look, he's wasted so much time. 12 seconds remain. Eclipse finally gets a frag, but they need to get on his site. Eclipse and Mint both still downstairs. Case control in Mint's hand. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to pick up this next frag. He skimmers away. It's a nitro cell. Deals some damage to Mint. It's going to get rid... Hey, you know, it's open. Run up the staircase now, but your friend's dead upstairs right outside of the trophy door. So does it...